I just did an interview. It looked like this. So beautiful, I know. I did a little smaller eyeliner today. It looks so cute. And yeah, happy Friday, everybody. Wish me luck on my interview, and I'm going to work now. So I'm on an 8 a.m. train, and it actually says that 23rd Street is next, which is so weird, but I hope so.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, probably.
4:52 p.m. I'm free for the weekend. I just sat there for an hour and did nothing, and I left an hour and 8 minutes early, and I feel good. I'm like the last person on my side of the office, and it seems like there's some kind of holiday, and everybody left early. Oh, I did a lot of work today. I'm going to eat food. It was like the best day of my life today.
Hello?
I want to stream tonight. Part of me was like, jump rope. Hello Kitty drop.
即係點講咧？即係所謂我係一個 LGBT
Empire has light bands. What does that mean? There's like sparkles on the top. We're at my favorite street, Korea Street. How many times can you do this? Every day, every day. here. Oh god, my favorite restaurant is called Barbecue Chicken. God, let's go get some chicken. I'm gonna get my favorite one. Oh look, there's this cute little thing here. So cute. Fully stocked, guys. Fully stocked for the weekend. We're gonna get hot, spicy, boneless, please. And we are good citizens, so we remember to scan our rewards.
Over here to go.
Here. Okay, this is a table I got. But we have to share, but we have opposite ends, so it's like we have our own table, trust me. Okay, it's like such a big table. Okay. This is the glove that I always use. So I have a whole bunch of stories to tell you guys. Okay. Did the interview today. It made me feel really good. I'm gonna grab some chopsticks. Be back. This is totally giving me witchy vibes. And I sat down and was like, this is so cute. Oh my god. Like a princess. Dark side. Oh yeah. The dress it deserves, the way it deserves to be worn. Oh wow. Hair, look at the hair. Yeah, we're good today. Okay, so we got the hot spicy boneless wings. And this is what we're gonna do. So we'll tell you everything that happened. Today was the best day ever. But it was also the first day that I ever made mistakes. Let me tell you guys about what happened. I was absolutely shocked. I'm a person that always talk about mental health and the importance of mental health and everything, but for the first time I actually experienced the effects of it. So here's what happened. So I'm gonna start from most important to least important. Okay, so remember in my other vlog, I don't know if I'm gonna combine them or if it's gonna be separate videos, but I will, like, I think I'm getting fired, right? So I advise everyone to always, you're gonna get fired if you take my advice, so actually I don't advise anyone, but always do what you wanna do and do what you think is right. You will get punished for it over and over and over again. But honestly, there isn't one thing in my life that everything that resulted, I really like how everything turned out. So yesterday was a bad day. I told you guys all about it. Today, I came in and the office manager decided to be nice to me today. But just because you want to be nice to me one day doesn't mean that every single time you want to be nice to me, I'm going to have a good day. And every time you want to be mean to me, I'm going to have a bad day. I'm always going to have a good day, with or without you. I took a walk and I was smiling because the interview went so well this morning. Especially since I learned so many like interview techniques. Interviewer was so nice to me. I could imagine working there. I didn't say anything bad about my current company. And I hope we get advanced to the next stages. Really funny. She put her times for like 7 a.m. interview time. I signed up for one. You guys know I never really forget about my interviews, but I was so tired from work that I did forget about my interview. I only had one window where I could go do this one interview at 7 a.m. because my boss would be, he was out of office. It was on Tuesday, November 4th, so I could have got to interview and then get to the office on time. I slept in that morning. Completely forgot that I had an interview because I didn't label my alarms like interview because I was afraid to go to work with those alarm labels. I don't want anyone to see that. So when I woke up, I just went back to sleep until 6:40, and then it wasn't until like 6:45 I'm like, oh shit, I have an interview. So I canceled it. A 7 a.m. interview. And I thought she was just like a bot or whatever. So I'm like, she's not gonna even notice, whatever. She actually emailed me. She was like, hey. She emailed me at 7:11 in the morning. She said, hey, I'm waiting a few minutes to see if you join. And then she was like, hey, I know like you missed it, but I'm still interested in your profile, so you know, let me know if you want to reschedule. And I just replied to her while I was at work, and I was like, you have to, it has to be 6:30 a.m. because then I'll be late for work. After having such a bad day on Thursday, that night when I got home, I just went to sleep. I took a shower, washed my hair, went to sleep. But in the night, I just remembered. It's like such a survival thing for me. I just remembered, I was like, let me see if she has any times open. She only had 2 times open, 7 and 7:15. I just took it. I did the interview this morning. I was like, there's no way it's gonna take 45 minutes. It took like 35 minutes, like 35 minutes or more. It really did. It was the best interview I ever did. Because it's one of the 3 interviews I ever did, like, okay, whatever. It's a really good interview. And it was recorded. Afterwards, she asked if she could send my recording to the other people that are going to be interviewing me, and I said yeah. So I'm so excited. So I got into work today. Yesterday, the office manager tried to scare me by alluding that I had to be at the office at 8 o'clock today. Clearly bullying me. She said, oh yeah, President's gonna be here at 8 a.m. now. So I'm gonna be here at 8 a.m. and I'm gonna leave at 12. So she's trying to tell me to come in at 8 a.m. What a bitch, right? I picked it up right away, but she was also like, she wouldn't stop clucking about everything. So I just yep. And I just literally, she was stopping herself from leaving. She already had all her hat on, her jacket on. It was 4 o'clock. She was trying to leave the office, whatever. I heard it say the 8 a.m. thing. I was already mad because I had a bad day because of her. And I'll tell you why. What she did to me was not wrong what I did. I'll tell you why. Okay, so and that all evening I'm like stressed out. I'm like, do I go to work at 8 a.m.? Like, is it worth losing my job over this? Do I just give in and just do everything she's forcing me to do? Basically, it sounded like she wanted me to come in earlier so that she could use me, and then have to work all day for the president, but it's kind of weird because every time she gives me an assignment, I already told you guys, I just finished it, and then she can't outwork me. She gets tired of giving me stuff. She ran out of stuff to give me. And so one day when I started here early, I was going on the train and I got spammed by her. She was like, hey, I don't know how, but I arrived on a really early train and I'm here early and I have a whole bunch of stuff we could work on. So I just like went to a whole bunch of stores and bought food and did all my own stuff. And then when I went in, I told her like, oh yeah, let me just do this thing for the president. I never finished it, and then I never went to her. So she still gave me everything later, but it doesn't matter. She always try to crash me in the morning. I told you guys, she did it on Monday as well. Monday, first thing in the morning. It's on Monday. Like everybody's catching up on Monday. The girls who get it, get it. So I'm trying to remember the story. So today she came in and she acted like she had a good day, whatever. I actually I did an interview, so it ended late. I didn't have to go to the store because I had leftovers, and then I arrived to the office at 9. I arrived to the office at 8:50 a.m. My boss was already there. She was not there. She came in at 9:03. I think I came to the office at 8:40 a.m. She arrived to the office at 9:03 a.m. Early for her. That's early for her. She came up to me. She was being really nice to me. She tried to be really nice to me because she wanted to try to steal all my ideas and my secrets. So she asked me, oh, you're eating Greek yogurt? You eat one of those a whole day? And I go, no, I eat it like one in 2 days. And like for me, like I just can't stop talking when somebody starts. It's not like I'm talking over and over again, but it's like they're so desperate that I just have to give them more. So I just told her, yeah. I also added blueberries into mine. I'm like, oh my god, you guys, shut the fuck up. And then on Thursday, she asked me, why do you wear the gloves? Oh, she's so obsessed with me, guys. She can't get a life. You know what I miss? I really miss working in an office with just all pretty girls that are just doing their own thing. And they don't ask you all these obsessive questions, but she's obsessed with me. And it's so harassing. And so why do you wear the gloves? I told her. She was like, oh, is it because of germs? And I was like, no, it's because she's dumb. Or she pretends to be dumb. Which is exhausting when people pretend to be dumb. She was like, oh, like, no, I just don't want to get paper cuts, or when I open packages, I just don't want to get any paper cuts. It really hurts my hands. I told you guys this on the podcast as well. And she was like, oh. Then I ate my lunch, which was my leftover chicken of this. And she was like, oh, what meal of the day is this for you? Which is like common office banter or whatever. She tried to say I eat a lot. I'll tell you later though. And then I was like, lunch. And she's like, oh, do you cook? Because she asked me that in my interview as well. I told her I do cook in my interview. I don't know, I'm just tired and I'm gonna go sleep. And she goes to tell me all the stuff she made last night for dinner for her family. And then I told her, yeah, I'm just eating my leftover dinner for lunch. And because I told her that last time she saw me eating it too. But basically they're just pretty much watching me like, oh, look at you, all the stuff you're buying or whatever. And I'm just like, this is ridiculous, you know? I just never worked at a place like this before. I never used to have these problems before because the people I used to work in offices with, they were like much richer than me, so they had nicer things, so they didn't look at every little thing I have. Like, oh, good job. Oh, I dare you, viewer, to tell me I'm crazy. Because this guy came up to me today and walked up to me and looked at my food, the paper plate I took the video of you guys on the counter, and just looking at my chicken, like, and then the other guy who's at the microwave, he was like, are you okay? To the guy, and the guy was like, yeah, like, where'd you get that chicken from? And I was like, barbecue chicken, 33rd Street. And yeah, I just know he's starving. I used to be like that. I feel bad for him. I told you. You remember when the governor, this is separate, when the governor was bullying me? I just know, like, it's because they're on commission and I'm on salary and they're jealous of me. And that's why I don't take anything personally. I felt really bad today about being on salary. I felt guilty. But today's the first day I told myself, like, don't feel guilty. Like, you've been through so much in your life. You had really hard jobs. Like, you earned this from your experience, you know what I mean? So I don't feel bad anymore. Beyonce's gonna DMC me for sure. She always DMCA's me. I really hope Beyonce does not DMCA me. I'm gonna try to continue telling this story. So then she started telling me like, oh, like, do you shower in the morning? And I'm like, yeah. And then she's like, yeah, I bet. She says that how she doesn't shower in the morning. And I tell her like, yeah, I know. I hear a lot of people who do that. She's like, I can't. And then I was like, and then she was like, so you wash your hair every morning? Guys, she goes, that's with me. And I was like, no, I do like an everything shower and I wash my hair. And then we both just talk about how we hate wet hair, which is normal. Or is it? I kind of like it. Today when she came in, she started talking to herself. was like, the French toast ones taste like French toast, and the white chocolate ones and the white ghost ones taste like white chocolate. And I was like, oh my god, it sounds like she's on the phone or something, but I know she's talking to herself about the candy bowl. Yeah, so she just decided to be a nice person today. I don't know, whatever. I'm not falling for it. I'm still gonna move before the next explosion happens. Next thing to happen. It's really spicy. So much stuff happened, guys. I'm never gonna finish these stories. Is that where I want to go with my story next? Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell you this story. Okay, so yesterday, the reason I got yelled at is because it was 8:44 a.m. and the office manager was on the train. She started blowing up my phone. I just arrived to the office. I was like getting ready, you know, to just start my work, whatever. I read all her messages, but I didn't say anything. She wrote me like a whole line of dots, blah, blah, blah. When she came in, she started yelling at me. But before she even came in, I already signed for this package that she just wanted me to get, which came like 45 minutes after she sent the text message. And I also did like something else I don't remember. I basically did everything, but that was the big thing. Oh yeah, this other guy came and he was like looking for her. He was already messaging with her, and then she tells me send him to the 19th floor. I do. I told him like, do you want me to come with you? He's like, no, I know how to get there, whatever. I know where I need to go. I was like, okay. I let him go. When I come in, she starts messaging me more. She's like, oh yeah, she also spammed phone calls on me. She's like, I'm going to 19. When she goes to 19, she started messaging me. She's like, where is the guy? I literally wrote back to her. She literally messaged me while she's on the TikTok. She was, where is the guy? I don't see him. I literally replied, he said that you said you were going to be in the office in 10 minutes and that you texted him directly. That's all I said. Like, why isn't she just texting the guy, like, hey, where you are? Why is she asking me where he is? What the fuck? She's so mean and dependent. And not self-sufficient. And just, she was like, came up to the floor, calmly asked me, what time did you get here today? Also, the cleaning lady, she showed me the text messages that the office manager was writing about me. She's like, is Sparse there? Like, she's trying to stalk me through the girl that doesn't even speak English. I was like, oh my god, this is crazy. The girl did not understand what's going on, so she sent me a picture of like this like cart to check or whatever. I didn't check it, like, because a good thing I didn't, because that was actually irrelevant. It was just a piece of furniture, like, that was just there. It was not like related. Like, she was just trying to look for like what the office manager is talking about. But the office manager basically spamming me and her and being like, you guys gotta sign for it. You gotta sign for it. Blah blah blah. The girl's looking for the delivery, but there's no delivery yet. So, yeah. Well, this was yesterday. She was like, what time did you get to the office? I'm like 8:44 a.m. And then she was like, I messaged you, I called you. And I was like, I was probably in the restroom. Which is the truth. Like, I've never seen somebody not use their resources so much. I scan a key card to get into the door. That's how you can see what time I get there every day. You could see the cameras that I was using the restroom. Like, it's just so weird. Like, she's so lazy. She doesn't even use her own things that she put in place to stalk and harass everybody. So anyways, today she decided to be nice. Yesterday she didn't bring us any candies or chocolates or whatever. This rich parents just brought in some cookies for us and we ate it. They were like rainbow cookies. Rainbow M&M cookies. They were chocolate chip M&M cookies, and I took a video of it. She didn't give us anything. Everyone was like, oh, no more candy now? She was like, oh yeah, Halloween's over. And then she was like, oh, somebody else asked her for a snack, and she was like, oh yeah, go check if the 19th floor has food. And it's just ridiculous, right? And then I was just like, what the fuck is going on? So today she just decided to be nice. She brought us Kit Kats that were French toast flavor and white chocolate flavored. And she brought us donut holes, which I ate a whole bunch of, but I couldn't take any pictures of them. They were just glazed, but they were really good. They're the Entenmann's ones. She just decided to be nice all day today. No, I'm not falling for it. I'm gone. I'm done. I hate the abuse cycle. So in the kitchen yesterday, after she harassed me, I went to go get my Greek yogurt, which I'm so famous for since she knows I eat Greek yogurt. And she announced the kitchen is full with all these guys. They're all sitting down eating food. I went into the kitchen to get my Greek yogurt, and she's sitting in the kitchen eating too. And somebody says, yeah, why do girls get long nails? She just yells out in the kitchen. She yells out, I always thought that girls get long nails because my mom used to have long nails. I thought she just got them just so when she slaps me it hurts more. I was like, you can't blame other people abusing you for you being mean and harassing and abusing other people. We're supposed to end the cycle. So I did not have any sympathy whatsoever for her. So that's just ridiculous. The kitchen was silent after that. I just walked out of the kitchen. When I mean that every single chair, people were standing around, every single chair was full on the tables and the counter. I'm like, if you need therapy, take your massive paycheck and just go get therapy. Like, that's what I did. Oh. Today she decides to be nice. God knows why. Who cares? I'm not going to be here for the next time she's being mean. You best believe that. I started making a mistake today. My brain. I had to talk to ChatGPT. I was like, what's happening to me? Like, this never happened to me. Like, I can't think. And apparently I have like brain fog, which is just so weird because every single day I eat extremely healthy. Was eating my protein goals. No processed sugar except those snacks I eat in office. And I felt like brain fog. On Thursday morning, I almost like passed out while walking to work. And you guys know I drink electrolytes and I stay hydrated. I'm like huge on that. You guys know I do. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, how come my mental is declining when I'm literally eating healthier, cleaner, and drinking more water and everything. And I was like so scared. I was like, I think I'm just gonna have to go home today. Like, I think I can't do this anymore. This was today. I caught myself at 10 a.m. I made my first mistake ever. Nobody caught it except the CEO. I pointed it out. But honestly, it's because the president made a stupid request to me, so I did a stupid thing. But, oh, my profession revealed. I'm supposed to do the smart thing anyway, even though he's asking me to do it the dumb way. But I wasn't clear enough, I didn't have enough clarity to do it. And he corrected me. I didn't really like that, but he said at the end, he said, "Perfect, thank you." But I didn't like it. That was my first mistake I ever made here. And the mistakes made me question, like, can you imagine having no power over not making a mistake? Because I had so much control at the beginning of this journey, right? I had like immense, massive control. I was on the vlog every day, like, I'm never gonna make a mistake. I'm always gonna be careful. I told you guys the day that I make a mistake that I'm gonna just leave the office, take a walk, clear my head, eat some desserts or whatever, and just come back. I didn't do that. I started wondering that it was just like the right place for me to be working. I said just go home, or maybe I can't take this anymore. I was really wondering, like, what's happening to my like brain and like, what's happening to me, you know? It was scary. I asked ChatGPT what to do, and ChatGPT told me to drink some water. It always tells me like to breathe too, and I did, and it worked. Apparently I was dehydrated. And yeah, it does make sense because it was so funny because yesterday when I went home, I drank 2 glasses of electrolytes and I was like, oh my god, I feel so drunk, and I did not even drink. So I was like, what's happening to me? Apparently I got massively dehydrated. Who the fuck knows? I don't fucking know. And then I made another mistake. He asked me to check the Cayman Island Palm whatever hotel there, and I did. But he said 2 bedrooms. Like, who the fuck looks for 2 bedrooms? So I thought he said 2 people. And I gave him the wrong price. And later he pointed out, he was like, hey, you said it was $2K, but it's $4K now. I was like, I made an error, and I gave you the price for a 1 bedroom. You know why it's a stupid ass question? Because on the website you can't even pick 2 bedrooms. So I'm not fucking stupid. You are. And yeah, so that's the second mistake I made. And that one was much later after I was already rehydrated. But I started seeing like First of all, the job is not a great fit for me. They always just keep bothering me with useless stuff. And finally, at max capacity, making mistakes when on easy tasks that's really easy. It's just basically, we just basically ran out of mental bandwidth. With the stacked added fear and pressure that they're just gonna yell at me or fire me any moment. But today, after 3:30 p.m., it was completely silent. I got a couple more emails from my boss. After 4 o'clock, it was silent. I stayed in the office 45 more minutes. And then I left. And now I'm gonna try to have fun, play video games. I may lost start today and leave tomorrow, but who knows, when I'm strong enough, I might leave today. You know, this is one thing I wanted to say, like, especially as a League of Legends player, I never thought, like, that I could lose my mental in a 9 to 5. But literally, I had to go to my boss's office today, listen to a girl crying on the phone about fucking bathroom tiles, while the president and the office manager are bombarding her with questions. You could hear she's crying. She's even yelling at times, answering questions and fighting back. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is awful. I was like, I can't do this. Then it was my turn. All of a sudden, I got a call. It's the president. He's like, I told you to update the list. I was like, I already did. He's like, it's wrong. I was like, I already updated it. He's like, did you put blank for blank? And I was like, wait, let me look. I look at the first word and I find it. I'm like, yeah, I found it. Then I'm like, wait, hold on, let me check the other tab. So I go to the first tab. I look for it and I don't find it. So I go back to the second tab and say, yeah, well, okay, I found it on the second tab. For external, is it this? He goes, whose name does it say on it? I'm like, Gabriel. And he's like, I was like, I didn't do this one. The girl before me did it. And he just hung up the phone. I was so confused. He called me into his office. He's like, he called me into his office. He's like, I gave you a list of things the girl before you was doing, and you were supposed to take it over. And oh my god, the whole speech. And I short circuit this. I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about. Because I did everything that I had to do. And it's true, I did. And it turns out that some people I don't know if I should say this, but it wasn't my fault. And so we got this email, and in the initial call, when he asked me to search it up, when I was searching it up while he was on the phone, whatever, he wrote to the entire distribution list of one department, 105 people, and yelled at them he was like, stop doing this. He wasn't talking to me, he was talking to them. And then he forwarded the email of the complaint, and he would stop doing this. And he put like a whole bunch of exclamation points and capitalizing and stuff. And then another one of the managers replied on top, and they were like, bookmark this. And it's like the list that I'm maintaining. And then it's a link to the list that I'm maintaining. And then, so, he told me to write like an apology to the other people. So I wrote like a really nice message. I'll tell you guys it later. And then, he told me to get the designers and come to his office. Like I did something wrong. I got into the office with the designers, and they were like, tell her she just needs some guidance, like me. Just tell her what to do. And I'm like, what? Just tell me what to do. Like seriously, just tell me what you want. And because I already thought I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to do already, and I am. I did, but I'm just waiting for one person to update me before I could send it out to everybody else. And the president knows because it's Am. Am won't reply to us. So, and the president even wrote to Am, and Am ignored him again after I followed up today. And then so basically he just like tried to yell at me and traumatize me for something I didn't even do, which I didn't do anything wrong, which at least now I'm smart enough to know, yeah, of course you didn't do anything wrong, you were right. The whole time you said you thought you didn't do anything wrong. I think the whole purpose of this is just to gaslight me into thinking that I did stuff wrong. I know this song, by the way, from like when I was 14. Oh my god, it's so scary. Oh, it's Gwen Stefani. No wonder. Okay, so I love this song. Okay, so I need to leave. Okay, so at the end, me and the designer came in, and then he's like, design team, graphics designer came in, and then he like, give her guidance, whatever. So we leave. I tell him, I'm like, is there any deliverable that I'm supposed to be working on? He's like, no, it's just that list. I'm like, okay, well, I already did that list, and it's already done. I already gave it to the design before November even started. He's like, yeah, don't worry, you're doing it right, whatever. And all of a sudden I got like, more emails about like access given to me for something I asked for like on the first day I joined it, just trying to make sure I have everything, the design team. And then like they're finally taking it seriously. And then so now with the list thing, I go and I write a letter to the guy that wrote the complaint from a different company. And it's not like we're antagonizing companies or anything, because they literally invited the president and the CEO to like have go to like a dinner holiday drink thing in the evening, so like a cocktail party, but like it's called something else. And it's like they have a really good relationship with the other competitors, but literally I wrote, hi Gabriel, I basically wrote him that like I now added the blank, the name of the company, to blank, and moving forward you won't be receiving blank. And if you have any more inquiries about external exclusives, reach out to me directly as a point of contact. I'm so pro player, right? And then so I sent it and I copied the president, but I was really smart. I made a new email because he yelled at the entire department in the previous email, so I couldn't even forward it around because he would just accuse me that I forwarded the wrong thread and like forwarded him yelling at everybody over to the external, but I knew that he would accuse me of that, even though I would forward it right. Because I hate Outlook. I hate how it like nests the messages. Like it doesn't really show you, like if you use Google Mail, it will show you properly like who sees what. But if you use Outlook, it just looks like everyone can see everything you wrote, but you don't know like where they forward it, where they reply all, whatever. And so I just made a new email, and I still put like the RE for reply. And I just like made a brand new email I just sent it, and then at the end, he just apologized. The president apologized on the email to the external person because they also copied their presidents onto it and CEOs, which I left copied on the copy line. So like it was like to Gabriel, copy to my president, copy to their president and CEO. And he wrote, "Apologies, Gabe." And I was like, oh my god, I hope, like the way he said it, I'm like, I hope he's not blaming this on me. Like, I'm not gonna be your scapegoat, but it doesn't matter, because that's kind of my job, is kind of to be the scapegoat. I didn't do anything wrong, but the other people did, who were supposed to use my list and they didn't use it. They did it wrong, and we got in trouble for it. So at least I know people are using my list now. Like, I was like updating this, like, it was only 400 lines, or 500. But I was like, why the fuck am I updating this? Does anybody even use this? Now I know they do. Now I know they do. So, yeah, that's been the thing. I've been updating, like, mindlessly to make time pass at work. Okay, I'm gonna go home now. Okay, thank God I beat the crowd because a whole bunch of people arrived. Anyways, time to go home. I'm really tired. I don't think I could stream today. But all of these signs of, like, weakness, bodily weakness, tired, I go home, I sleep, brain fog at work, fainty while walking to work on Thursday morning, and all these things. They're all signs that I'm about to get really skinny, because it used to happen to me in 2022. That's the first time I've felt these things, like 2022, and that was like when I was the skinniest of my life. So and for me though, like, I don't need to be the skinniest anymore, definitely not. I just want to be healthy, high energy, and have a really nice body weight, and that's it. Like, I don't need to be the skinniest anymore. So yeah, that's a good improvement. I just wasn't okay with all of the sacrifices you have to make to be the skinniest. Like, you lose your hair, I wasn't okay with losing your hair, and I wasn't okay with not being smart enough, losing intelligence. I wasn't okay with, isn't that cute? I wasn't okay with being hungry all the time, because then it also made me make more bad decisions, because my brain would just find ways for me to get food, like by going on dates with people and stuff, just to eat for free, because like my brain compartmentalized, like I'm so smart, it just did. My brain compartmentalized it so that it would be like, oh yeah, you're not really like eating, you're just going on a date. And because my brain is really different from everyone else's, it always makes me find a way, like if I try to stop it from doing something, it's gonna trick me. Like, I can't trick myself. My brain makes me do things, right? Isn't that crazy? So like, if I try to lose weight, my brain will trick me into finding ways to eat that it will outsmart me. I know it sounds crazy, but it's so true. It will outsmart me. You have to be an extremist to experience these things in your life. Most people, they don't push themselves hard enough or be extreme enough to experience like the limits of life. So literally, it would trick me, and I would only realize after, like, I'd be like super full. I'd be like, oh my god, like I didn't want to eat that, but then I started realizing, like, oh shit, like my brain tricked me by justifying that it's okay to eat this because like I'm just going on a date or whatever. Like, it doesn't really count. Similarly, my brain does that to me for alcohol as well. I don't drink alcohol, but I'm also like protected against alcoholism. So every single time I tried to become an alcoholic, which I did try to become like a party girl and an alcoholic in 2021, but it didn't work because I'm protected against alcoholism. Basically, like after I would not let me become. Hard to explain. It would not let me become addicted to the alcohol. I know you don't believe me, but all these things happened to me that prevented me from drinking. Like I started getting severe memory loss and other stuff, and I was like, what the fuck is happening to me in 2021? So I had to stop drinking, but I was trying to become an alcoholic. I know it sounds ridiculous. So I'm like protected against alcoholism, but also my brain also tricks me to drink. Like every single time that there's like free alcohol, my brain tricks me to be like have as much as possible because it's free. I know this sounds ridiculous, but I feel like my own analysis of it is a lot of people say like, you know, like don't restrict, just have it and you'll have less or whatever. But for me, it's kind of like, for me, it's just kind of, it's different for me because first of all, it's like for the alcohol, I don't even want it. For the and for the thing about the food, that one is different because that one is for survival. So the only reason why my brain tricked me to eat is to survive. That was just a survival mechanism. That's separate. But for the alcohol thing, it's to the point where it's like so scary for me because, and nobody understands it because I don't have it like everyone else. I don't have it like everyone else. Because one, I'm protected against alcoholism, but two, I feel like I have a very high chance of getting alcohol poisoning because like I don't have control. Like how other people have control, I don't have control because I'm telling you guys literally there's like this part of me that's like automated that does, no matter what, I always will do what I want to do even if my conscious mind is trying to not let me. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's like so particular, like for example, I tell myself like, okay, well, in 2021, I was restricting food intake, so my brain tricked me and then made me go out with these people on dates, and they buy me whatever I want. I ate all the time, and I ate until I was full, and then I go home and I was like, oh shit, like I just ate all this stuff I don't even want to eat. And I was like, oh, I think I only went on those dates just to eat. So then
stand clear of the closing doors.
The second one is about the alcoholism, which is more severe.
Stand clear of the closing door.
I'm one of those people, I don't even like how it tastes. I don't even like the effect. I don't even like getting hungover. When I drink, I don't even have fun. But I think it's in my genetics that I'm just predisposed to having this problem. So I think like it's just in my genetics, and I think it runs in my family. So like it's something I still struggle with, even though I don't. You guys don't even know the pain point for me. Like I don't even get high. I don't even enjoy it. I don't even like it. I don't like how it tastes. But I still, if given the opportunity, this other side of me just takes over and just will have as much as I can, and my conscious mind is like not in control anymore. So it's just really different for me. And I think that's what the dark side of being a human being is. it's when the animal instincts part of you start to take over. And I'm such an animal. The animal in me comes out when I'm fighting for survival at work, and I'm like, oh, you want to try to make me answer the phone? Well, I'm not going to answer it, you know? About the whole blowing up the phone thing, so just now at like 2 p.m. the president's wife blew up my phone as well. She was like calling me, spamming me calls. She was like, hello, can you call me now? What, can you answer? Blah, blah, blah. In a group chat with her and the president in it, and me, us three alone in it. And it was funny because my phone was just on my desk to the left of me, out of my sight, and I was literally focused on doing something urgent. And the president could see that I'm sitting in my cubicle but not answering his wife. So then at that moment I realized it's okay to ignore the spam and not answer right away when someone blows up your phone. You guys, I'm debating whether or not to buy coffee. Starbucks is over here, but I don't want to buy Starbucks because like $8 for the coffee I like. But think about making my own. I don't know if I can make it this weekend streaming with or without coffee. I was thinking, well, maybe every time I'm tired, I'll just go take a nap and then wake up and then play video games. But I don't know if I need coffee to game. Last weekend, I did have coffee because I bought Starbucks and I had Celsius. This week, my Celsius order says it's going to come here tomorrow, but I don't believe them. Amazon, they lie a lot. Who cares, though? I still love them. They give so much discounts. I wish I had Amazon Prime. I hope I get another trial soon. It's like the best thing ever. I get like so spoiled with Amazon Prime. I get so spoiled with Amazon Prime. I so love it. It's like my favorite service, but I'm too cheap to buy it. I never bought it before in my life. I always just use a free one. But yeah, the animal side of people. I thought that was just by far my most interesting vlog. I also want to just tell people, like, you are not alone. If you are getting bullied, you have to realize this one thing. The only reason you're getting bullied is because you're pretty and you're better than other people. I really mean it. It's just because you're pretty, and people want to bring you down because they don't want you to notice it because you could get powerful. Like, and they don't even. And the thing about it is, like, the people who are jealous of you, they don't even know that they're jealous of you. It's in the human nature. They start to do mean things to you. They don't even understand it. It's just programming. So what I mean about you're not alone, I saw this morning on the train, I got a seat and I was snug, ready to read my book, but I was going through my phone first because right before the train leaves, you have your last bit of service before you go underground and you don't have service, and then I read. So I was using my last bit of time above ground to use my internet, and I see this dude just get up out of his seat and gives it to this 5 foot, nicely hair done girl in a winter jacket. It's like a peacoat. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you don't understand, guys. People, they don't give up their seats. Actually, people in New York, they actually get in trouble for not giving up their seats when they're supposed to. Like, I've seen people fight over the disabled seats before. A long time ago. So, but not me, I was just standing. But anyways, whoa, he's zooming. Okay. So, anyways, I see this guy get up, and then she takes the seat, right? She takes the seat, and I just look at her, and it's just like this pretty girl. I'm like, why did he give her the seat? And then I see, like, I hear like this little voice talking. It's talking, very talkative or whatever. But it's like really early in the morning. Usually people don't talk on the train in the morning. But sometimes you get a train where somebody's really fucking hype and they're literally talking But you should be a little talk in the morning. You should be a little talk in the morning. And so I hear like this little like voice like talking, and I look up again, and he's sitting, that lady was his mom, and he's literally sitting next to his mom and like pointing at the sign. And it's the same thing I told you guys, like, oh my god, I think 23rd Street is next, but it wasn't, it was just wrong. And we went through all the stops, and I just saw his face. He was so cute. He had like this really cute little nose, like skinny, and his skin was tan, his hair was black, and he was so small and skinny. And I was like, oh my god, he's so pretty. He's gonna get bullied in school. That's what I thought this morning. And then all the way till now, until my train ride back home, now I think about it, and I think about it, and I say, like, it's really true what they say about whatever I just said was the word, like don't give up or something like that. Just hang in there. I forgot what I said. I'll go back and look at it. It's really true what they say about it, because you will find your people is what ends up happening. You go through the world, people are gonna try to take you down because it's natural, it's survival. They're trying to survive. Those people, their genetics, it made them survive this long. Something that their ancestors all did, something that all of our ancestors did, it protected the best versions of, oh my god, DMCA. It protected the best versions of DNA genetic pools over and over and over again. And it was like survival of the fittest in the beginning. A lot more people are protected now, but still, it doesn't matter. Still, even in today's society, only the best genetics survive. And sometimes that genetics is a mean bully because they fought to survive. Like, think about it, in the old days, a mean bully would bully another person and take their meat and eat and survive. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense. So that is a survival skill. It's like, I was trying to say, like, you will find your people. I'm gonna go get some coffee. You will find your people. I will find my people. I always tell you guys, I think I don't get along with everybody because my people are all the way at the top. I started noticing that when I started going to TwitchCon. First of all, when I went to the convention itself in 2022, that was my first TwitchCon. I just noticed everybody was really nice to me. Literally, it's because I never went to a TwitchCon before. I was so amazed. I just walked around. Everybody was like, I love your Tifa, I love your Tifa. I was completely shocked. Standing in the bike lane. I was completely shocked. And I was completely shocked. And got a black light. I dreamt of a snake, by the way, the other day. It was like a rattlesnake that was like running into me, like trying to like into me. It was so weird. That's scary. It was like a skinny black and red orange. Red, more red than orange, like red orange, but more red. Rattlesnake with stripes. Horizontal stripes, yes. And so I do believe, I haven't been here in a while, the brightness holds my eyes. What's that? Dubstep song? Okay. Oh, the sunlight in my eyes. Okay, coffee place? Haven't been here for a while. It's so bright in here. Okay. So, so thirsty. I hope I didn't pass it again because I do this all the time. So you will find your people, okay? There's this most cliche thing that advice that is always given. That's right here, coffee. All right, let me see which one I can get. Oh shit. Oh shit, they got a new one. Don't you have the mini bottles? I came all the way here. Am I really not gonna buy any coffee? Here are the mini bottles. Oh, they're so expensive. Bro. Intense velvet crema. Velvety crema. Fuck. Do I have to get coffee? It's funny because I don't drink coffee at all at work. Oh, I'm gonna die. I don't want to buy this coffee. It's too expensive. And I don't know what these little brands are. I definitely don't want these. Oh, I could buy this. I could buy that one. It's only $4. It's not my preferred choice though. What about the creamers? Oh, I remember I used to drink that. Okay. Yeah, you guys want to get mini coffees right now? Just for the streaming? I don't like the knockoff brands but my favorite brand is really overpriced right now. The sad thing is, if I don't get it, I probably end up Uber Eatsing it or getting it Instacarted, and it'd be more expensive. Why the fuck is everything so expensive? $2.99 for the creamer, $7.89 for the decaf. It's decaf. Thank God, I needed a reason not to buy it. I'm not switching brands. And do not care what anybody says. Ooh. Oh, you know what I can get? Oh, I know what I can buy. Oh my God, this is so dangerous. Okay, let's walk over to the cold brew section. Okay, yeah. The message was kind of like, don't give up, hang in there. Kind of message. Whatever message I said earlier in the very beginning. That was the message. And it's so true. Don't give up because you will find your people. Where is the dairy section? Oh, they got rainbow cakes for only $2.99 here. That's really good. Because it's actually more expensive at 7-Eleven. It's like $4.99. Oh, here's the dairy section. The dairy section. Found it. Okay, it's only, it's $8. Oh my God. I don't think I could do this. I honestly can't bring myself to buy this. These are ridiculous prices. It's even the one I want. $8. I don't remember it being that expensive. Okay, we're just gonna go home we're gonna go home coffeeless. I gotta just buy it online because I can't do it, okay? So hang in there, you'll find your own people, because what happens eventually is that once you make it out of the water, you find your people that are high level minded, pretty people that just they won't be jealous of you and you won't have any problems. That's just how it works, because the number of times. The number of times this store has disappointed me, goddammit, but it also has saved my life so many times too. Oh, it's too expensive. What the fuck is wrong with them? They're robbing the poor, bro. I say that because, like, that's where, like, all the poor people shop. I mean, like, that's where I shopped when I was poor. Yeah, it's crazy. Pitch black, but it's only like 6 o'clock right now. I'll tell you the time. It's 6:48 now, but it was like 6. It was earlier when I got out of the train. I could have got here earlier, but yeah, the coffee is really cool. We'll get some, just not right now. It's fine. Oh, it's so nice out. Oh yeah. And you'll find your people, they'll be at the top and they'll just be, it's just like what I said when I used to work in place with pretty girls. Everyone's a pretty girl. They don't just be looking at your food and asking you what you're eating and asking you about your routines and stuff, like obsessed with you. They just ignore you and just do their own thing. And that's what I actually prefer. So in order to be amongst your own kind, that's when you will like thrive. But honestly, even though it's difficult, it's a good sign if you don't fit in. I know a lot of people, just by human nature, you can't stand it. It's because rejection, the human mind is automatically programmed to not want to be rejected, because then you have a less chance of, it all goes back to survival. Then you have a less chance of survival if you are outcast from the squad. You have a less chance of survival. So it's like programmed. That's why you get feelings of discomfort every single time you get rejected, because genetically and historically it's like you need to be a part of the pack to survive. But now I really do believe, like, things are not like how they used to be. Like, you can make so much money with the internet. You don't need to have a 9 to 5. You can be influencer. And I also believe this part is, those were all theories by other people that showed that it's true. But my new theory about something different is, I also believe you could just do stuff like on your own without the pact. And I think it hasn't been proven yet, because a lot of people, they want to be rich and famous because they want to be accepted and adored and loved by everybody, but not me. Like, so I think I'll be the first person like in the world who is like truly solo but also extremely successful. Like, even people like Elon Musk and stuff, they have like huge families. And somebody, I don't know how reliable the source was, but he was like really smart to me, and he just told me like that Elon Musk is a nepo baby and inherited a whole bunch of money, but I don't know if that's true. I didn't look it up. I don't really have time to look up Elon Musk because I'm not really interested in studying him as a human. But yeah, I know I always fact check everything for you guys, but there's actually a lot more interesting stuff I've been looking up in my free time lately. So choose your battles. I could just feel myself getting skinnier. Yeah, and as I was trying to say, but I couldn't say it in the restaurant because the girl sitting across from me was fat. This lady is literally counting my calories. They're being like, you eat that much? You eat that much? She's fat as fuck. She's short. She's 5 foot and she's fat as fuck. I don't care if you hit menopause. I don't care if you had multiple babies. You're still fucking fat. And it's because, listen, I watch her. You never see this bitch eat. I saw her eat today. Instant little cup of pasta. You never see her eat. That is the worst kind of person. They're called secret eaters. Okay? I'm fat. But you see me fucking eat all the time. In fact, I fucking record it. I don't hide it, you know? So that's the worst kind of eater, is a secret eater. You be seeing it on those fat reality TV shows where it's like fat versus skinny. And you be seeing how the fat people be pretending, like pushing in the plate away, like, oh, I don't feel like eating right now. Blah, blah, blah. Like, to maintain that weight, you eat a lot. I don't care about all the other stuff I just said. You're still eating a lot. So she's trying to tell me I'm eating a lot, but like, I don't even care. Like, I hit my protein goals and I feel great. And also, I'm really skinny. So, yeah. Haters be hating, man. Like, you're not gonna food shame me. What do you want me to do? Sit there and starve? I'm not gonna fucking do that anymore. Like, fuck you. That's the end. I love you guys. Thanks for sticking with me. Bye. Everyone. Okay, I did not expect to be filming right now. I said Saturday. And I quickly wanted to just make a little podcast. The reason why I haven't been doing any videos is because I made all the videos and they're all on my page and they're all privated, but they all are interconnected, so I don't want to release one without releasing the other one. And the two main ones that I don't want to release is because for one of them I didn't rewatch it. I usually don't rewatch my videos, but one of them I didn't rewatch it yet. Streaming, by the way, twitch.tv/Kdoll. Subscribe for free with Prime. Whoa. One of them, it's okay. One of them is I need to edit it and put something over the video because during it I'm doing my makeup and I'm gatekeeping those products and those techniques. So I need to literally like put a video of me like dancing over it for like 2 minutes. And so that editing is holding it back from being released. And then the second one, I don't want to release it because I usually don't watch my videos before I post them. It's only very rare that I like watch the whole entire video before I post it. And so for that video, I do need to watch it before I post it, so it hasn't been posted yet. And then I have Thursday's vlog I need to edit, and Friday's vlog I need to edit. And a couple of vlogs I uploaded it already, but they're private, so I can't release them because I'm talking about stuff from the previous videos that I didn't release yet. But yeah. I'm okay with releasing Thursday and Friday's videos, but I didn't even make them yet. That's what I'm saying. Like, so I'm a little behind. I'm glad I got up today. I'm glad I'm gonna stream today. I'm gonna play League. I'm really tired because I have no coffee, no Celsius, so that's how it goes. Around at night trying to find my autonomous driver. It's extremely cold and scary. It's exactly the same place it was last time. Right. Alright, I gotta unlock it with my phone. Here she is. Does she have hearts? Okay, let's unlock her. Brought to you here first by Cute Dog. Yo, better grab that shit fast before it fucking locks it back. Alright, it's cold, but it's not that cold because my apartment is so hot that I'm like, oh, this is nice. No, but I straight up forgot that it was like winter outside when I even thought that, oh yeah, maybe I have to walk to get it, but it's just right here. Thanks to all these buildings for putting lights on themselves. Okay, let me unlock my door and go back to streaming. Oh, finally gonna watch my favorite serial eater show. She literally has her own Netflix show now. It's called Eileen, Queen of the Serial Eaters. And she has always been my favorite serial eater. I have watched so many YouTube clips about her. I was fascinated about her, all of her things that she says, and all the monologues that she had before she hit the. Wait, hold on. There's spoilers in here. Before she hit the executioner's chair, I was just like absolutely fascinated by this lady. So let's watch this documentary. Finally, a new true crime for me to watch.